Right, okay, so welcome to part 3 of this video. I am sorry the other two cut out abruptly. It's because I was running out of storage space, I just didn't realise. But I think we saw everything we need to see in the previous two videos of a typical refurbishment that I do on one of these consoles. And also it acts as a guide and a tutorial if you guys want to try this yourself. What I will say though is, what you've just seen, it might look easy, but proceed with caution. I refurbish hundreds of these consoles, and obviously for me, I can do it almost in my sleep. But if it's a first time for you, even if you're used to opening up things, just proceed with caution and just be careful and watch as many tutorials, not just mine, watch as many tutorials as possible. Right, okay, so the last part of this is the PlayStation 2 emulation, and to activate that we are just going to go into multi-man. So I'm just going to do that now. Right, so we go over to the game tab and we get our game. Always make sure it's clean, give it a wipe down. I use a microfiber cloth or something very soft just to give it a clean. Make sure there's no oils on there or any hair. This can degrade the life of the laser. Right, and if you see PlayStation 2 disc, don't worry. We do need to see the name of the game, which is Sonic Heroes in this case. Just press X. There's a couple of things you need to do. You need to make sure you're online. So we're just going to do that now. So I've just realised I'm not. So I'm just going to go over to network settings and just check we're online. We are. 1 second. Yep, so sorry. So as I was saying, we will go back into multi-man now. Now we've checked that we're online. So when you get one of these consoles, the fan will increase when it's going to load a PlayStation 2 game, and that's just to protect the CPU and GPU. And it's another reason for the point of failure on these consoles. If you find that the name of this doesn't come up, just to simply eject the disc and pop it back in. Alright, so I'm just going to get a bit closer to the screen now, because you've seen everything you need me to see with regards to the console. So as you can see, the name Sonic Heroes has come up, so I'm just going to press triangle. When you're copying over PS3 games, you can just do copy, but if it's a PS1 or a PS2 game, because it runs emulation, you need to create the ISO for the emulation to run off. So we're just going to do that by pressing X, and then we're going to go to the PS3 HDD, and what you'll see now is creating ISO image. So whilst it finishes doing that, we're just going to pause it because this could take about 10 minutes, so I'll see you when it's done. Right, so we're just coming to the end here. You can see that took 10 minutes 34 seconds, so it's a big game, over 4 gig. I think you can see there 4481 megabytes at 7.07 megabytes per second, so it's pretty quick. Once you've done that, you can head over to retro and then refresh your list, and then you'll find Sonic Heroes here. So what we're now going to do as part of this test is run the game. There it is. So we've got the PlayStation 2 logo come up. Press the PS button. So yeah, as you can see, it's running that absolutely no problem at all. If we now just go into the cell and RSX, you can see that, well, you can't, I'll just zoom out, there you go. You can see the cell at 54 degrees and the RSX at 48. And yeah, that's absolutely fine. There's no problems with that. Your CPU and GPU are protected. That's not going to burn it out. The NEC tokens are protected as well. So yeah, through the pads and the insulation foil mod that I put on there as well, which you may have seen if you looked at the other videos. And the great thing about this is it does have a newer chipset, and it is geared towards heavy gamers. Because if you're a heavy gamer, to be quite honest with you, you don't really want to be buying a rare backwards compatible unit, because A, they're older, B, they have an older chipset, and for me, for example, I'm not a heavy gamer. I play it once in a while, so I have a fully backwards compatible, and I've obviously got it all in white as well, because as you know, I sell those. But if I was playing it every day, and I have had customers that are like, no, which one do you recommend? I'm playing it every day. It's like, it's this one, without a doubt. Okay, you're running on pure emulation, but the fan is protecting the CPU and GPU, so you don't have to worry about it so much. Yes, the emulation isn't quite as good, but you'd literally have to have them side by side to notice the difference. And the other thing is like, okay, yeah, but I have to install my discs. Well, I've got news for you. Once it's installed, then you don't have to worry about it again. Just go into Webman Games, Webman Setup, PS3 Webman Setup, and refresh your games list here. And yes, we just go to Games, and then just refresh it. And that's it. You don't need to install it again. You just need to go into Webman Games, and I'll show you where it is in the subfolder. As you can see, Sonic Heroes now has come up, third one from the left. So I'll just now show you. So all you'd now do is go into Webman Games, and then under Webman Games, PS2 Games, and then say for example, I did do Burnout earlier, so I'm just going to now do Burnout for you. Show you another example, and that's it. You just press X on it, So you don't have to insert the disc again and install it every time. It's a one-time installation, and once you do it, you can run the game from there. And it is just a case of going into one folder, yeah, going into another folder and selecting the game. So you're pressing the button 3 times to access your game. It's, you know, it's not hard to do. And for the serious gamer, they're going to have 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 PS2 games that they're constantly playing, and yeah, you just install those and you can access them almost instantly. There you go, Burnout Dominator, one of my favourites. Runs absolutely fine. Don't know if I've got a profile on here yet. I do like to test the consoles with this because the game is so fast. Yeah, so give you an idea. Go into World Tour and you can actually see the game running. Whoa. I'll enjoy the crashes. As you can see, absolutely no frame rate issues, nothing. Absolutely fine. And then obviously Sail and RSX are under 60 degrees, which is what we want. And it will maintain, because I've done lots of testing on these consoles, and yeah. And it does get further testing, obviously more than what you're seeing here. And they only go out once they're, you know, fully tested, fully refurbished and ready to go for the serious heavy gamer that's going to be playing it non-stop. It's got the chipset to deal with it, it's got the modifications inside to deal with it as well, and it's a great console. So that's the PS2 emulation side of it explained. You just basically go into multi-man, do the steps that I said, install the disc as an ISO, and then basically you can then go back into Webman and go into Webman games, PS2 Webman games, and that's it. You'll see it there. All your games will be there once installed through multi-man. You have to press the home button every time you come out of the PS2 emulation. So Webman games, and there you can now see Sonic Heroes is updated, and all you would do is just press the X button on Sonic Heroes. You get the gold disc icon again. You just select it. there's the PlayStation 2 logo. This is the emulator all kicking in. And there you go. Easy as that. So those are the steps. Once you've installed it, that's all you need to do to get the game running. Right, so I'm just going to come out of that. So basically, that concludes the complete start to end. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff in between that I haven't recorded because of it takes time. You know, the cleaning of the motherboard with isopropyl alcohol takes time. And putting the foil on, I haven't done any of that. Delidding, I've just shown you that it's been delidded and how to do it. But all of that takes time and care. But what you get is a product that's been fully refurbished, fully customized, and yeah, it's ready to go. It's a great console, and I've got many happy buyers that actually love the console for what it is. It's absolutely great. You've got full customized firmware on here, and that opens up a whole world. There's so many other things you can do on it. You can play PlayStation Portable games as well. So many people have got their favourite PlayStation Portable games. We can put them on the big screen now and play them through your PS3. So the possibilities are really endless with this console. It's a great emulation machine, and when you consider all the other emulation machines that are, that are on eBay with arcade games, well, this can do all of that as well. And yeah, MAME's, you can install MAME and the ROMs to it and play Street Fighter and all of that, all through this console as well as having PS1, PS2 games, and obviously the PS3 side of it as well. So it's a great machine. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope that explains the PlayStation 2 Classics emulation side of it for you. And if you've got any questions, just contact me either on the link in YouTube or in eBay. Alright, take care. Bye.